Hey, how's it going? So today we'll be installing exhaust on the Mazda Protege5 today. So this is a Catback Megan Racing Exhaust. I got it used for 200 bucks, and so yeah, I had to do a little bit of touch up on it. I had to kind of repolish this because this was quite dirty, and then a few of the flanges were actually super rusted. So I sanded them down, cleared all the rust, and actually put some primer over them. And I did get rid of the rust on the bolts as well, because those things were absolutely trashed. On the car currently right now though, I do have an HKS axle back, which is just goes till there, and that's about it. So yeah, and this one does have a larger diameter. It's 2.5 inches instead of the 2 1/4 on the current exhaust. So should be quite a difference. I'll insert some clips of before and after as well, but yeah, it should be louder. And since I'm turbocharged on the Protege, a larger exhaust will relieve some back pressure and hopefully gain a little bit of power. Not really expecting a whole lot, considering, you know, how much little boost I make and that sort of thing, but should be definitely sound a lot louder. Just kind of want I've rolled up the front on some ramps. Considering how low the car is, it will help out a bit when I'm giving me some more space in the middle. But yeah, so the current exhaust actually is made up a little differently than the aftermarket one here. So it's actually all one piece from here to here. It's not, doesn't have the gap right here in the middle. So I just attached it, so that might actually help with installing it, so I don't have to you know, have that piece up there and then put that piece up there and do the gasket and stuff like that. So yeah, all you really need is some wrenches. I have my impact in just a 14. I also have some PB Blaster, which I have been spraying on the bolts for the last couple of days, and some cold water because it's going to be hot after driving it. So we'll cool it down and kind of break that rust with like some thermal shock. So yeah, some jack stand, and I have spares that if I can fit under here in the back under the tires, I will, but just as a little extra safety precaution. So yeah, I got the car all jacked up. I did throw in a third extra jack underneath because definitely don't have enough space for the spares right here. But yeah, all we have to do next is spray some water on the bolts and some PB Blaster and start getting everything out. So underneath the car here, this is where the catalytic converter is. So we gotta loosen these bolts up. Spray some PB Blaster on it. Alrighty, all I gotta do is break loose these bolts now. Leverage and everything, and they're just not gonna want to come off. So I'm actually gonna cut them, since I do have enough space to do that right here in the middle, and I should be able to knock it out from the back and just replace it with some bolts, because I don't think this is actually attached to it, so I shouldn't really have to worry about that. So yeah, I actually had to cut them out, but I did cut them. I did do the back bolts back here, which came off with pretty much ease. So all we have to do is take those hangers off, get those out of there, and you should be able to get to mount the new one. Mounted the muffler pretty easily, just got some hangers. I also got the bolts out up there. So now we all have to do is just install the new exhaust, and should be good to go. You can see the difference here in the exhaust. So this is obviously the new one. The resonator is much smaller, and then a lot bigger piping right here as well. This is a pretty small 2 1/4. As you can tell, it's just a little bit less, you know, loses a little bit of bends, which is good for power. As you can see, this is the old one, and the new one is just straight. Increases flow. So I have installed it, so I tightened everything down. Tighten there, there, and back there. I did put some gasket sealer because the flange on the cat was quite uneven, so I don't really want to have any exhaust leaks or anything like that. Tighten everything down. Doesn't want to seem to hit anything. And yeah, I'm gonna start it up and check for any exhaust leaks after that. The install should be basically done. I will wipe it down though, just before, even though it is already a little dirty. I'll still wipe it down just because. Too loud. We'll have to see though once we actually drive a little bit more. But yeah, now it's time to just check for exhaust leaks, and yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I do think the muffler tip is honestly quite big. It's like a 4.5 or 4 inch, which I think is way too big looking for this car. But yeah, like compared to the HKS one over here, which I think this thing is one of the best looking mufflers. You know, it's got the nice ceramic painting in the back, and just the way it is, it's not super big, and it's got the cool engraving and stuff right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go do a test drive and see how it is, and I'll also record some more sound clips as well. But yeah, looks wise on the ground, it really doesn't look too bad. It is definitely big. You know, it will dull itself out too when it gets dirtier and stuff like that. It's a lot bigger. My HKS one didn't poke out at all. It actually had quite a bit different angle. This one goes kind of straight out. The other one was kind of at like an angle. But yeah, no exhaust leaks. It's definitely time to give her a go. Bolts out of the cat. The studs were not fun. I had to really cut them. I had to hammer them out. It took probably about an hour. So but yeah, after that, putting the actual exhaust in was a breeze. You know, that's the part that's fun. And other than that, it sounds pretty good. I'll have to, you know, get some more time with it and see how I feel about it. It's too loud and stuff on the highway. But yeah, hopefully this will kind of help you guys be able to install your own exhaust on your own Protege. My name is Turbo, and it's the 2 liter, but the turbo doesn't really have anything to do with it. The only difference is the length of the exhaust for the sedan and the hatchback. But yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, thank you.